Okay, so I think I want to help out Jared. Looks like some people want to help him, some people want to hurt him. We'll give him. Ooh, he's got a spike in there. Want to get this guy out?
No, leave it.
Okay.
What the heck?
It'll be funny when he gets it. And let's give the curse to Jason for flipping on me. That one's personal.
Is a good one, so. Alright, so I found another gold coin. Great, and I am keeping my bad one as a honor, trying to keep the trust in my tribe. Because I had a change of heart from yesterday. I'm trying to be nice again. But it was brought up that these might come into play later in the game after the merge. And I'm not going to come back here. So I thought there was no point to put it in mine, but maybe I should. But does that put a target on my back? If they're like, oh, she has a good one, we should cancel that out. But these are more valuable. So, hey, you never know.
I've got 3. Which is good, because I have a lot of freaking hexes in there. Not that I know what that means. So I'm going to put that one in there, that one in there. Who do I want to hex? Sorry, Veronica. That is Veronica, right? Okay.
Kind of like, at that point, we were just following the herd. We're like, sure, done.
For what?
She was asking about Ashley's vote, and like why it was unanimous. And
I
it
was surprised that
purely unanimous because no one wanted to say a name. Someone said a name, so everyone was like, okay. So,
And we thought that we were swapping anyway, so it just makes, yeah.
And all it takes is for one person to see and have it click. Like we saw the skull, I had the skull click, but the roses, I just could not.
The roses were confusing.
Yeah, they were.
I just could not figure out the orientation.
Ones.
That's perfect, thank you.
Do you want me to put them in there, or do you want me to
That's
put
all
them
going.
to the side?
What you can do is you can start stuffing them in the bottom, because once those start getting hot and catch,
Yeah.
it'll catch everything above it. I think. I don't know. That's not what I'm doing.
I just love watching you do this.
It is kind of mesmerizing.
It's cathartic.
I feel like you're just taking so much ownership, and I just love that for you.
Thank you, man.
It's your own little project.
I think I have a control problem. That's
no,
really
you're out here like camping, like you're doing it.
You're
like,
providing for us.
Yes.
You're the breadwinner in the situation.
you're actually,
Daddy
like,
Matt.
You're not out here just chilling, like you're
Daddy Matt. Okay.
Daddy Matt.
Shit. Okay. So that vote pretty much went the way we expected it to. Jameson is such a nice dude, but he's over in Uganda helping kids, and like you can't hear that story and not be like, you're such a good dude, let me take you for shits and giggles. No, I can't have somebody like that who is as likable as me with such a heartwarming story make it further. And I know he was talking to me about being a shield for me and him being Jason's shield and everyone shielding each other, and I don't know if anybody is looking at me that way, so I'm not thinking about it that way. I know people think I'm likable, they think I can make a fire well. If they want me to be a caveman, that's totally cool. Right now, my name is not in anyone's mouth, and that is chill. I have reconnected with Jason, and he and I are pretty tight right now. I think we want to work with Kai and Jordan long term for a nice 4. But at the same time, you know, like, I'm not leaving folks like Carrie on the outside looking in because she's still original Baka. I want to make sure I have her loyalty, and so far it seems that way. And McKenna has been pretty forthcoming with, you know, the information she's gotten and the advantages she's gotten. She got a block of votes. She showed us the block of votes. She was honest about the block of votes. So right now, information is doing wonders for me.
So we ended up losing the challenge, and I feel like I haven't done anything in challenges to prove, like, this is my worth, I'm good. And that's, like, nerve-wracking for me because typically I've done well in challenges. Like, that is, like, my favorite part of the entire game is challenges. So I just am struggling with my own strengths here. But then again, I've only been on the fucking puzzle. I told all of them before the vote that I do have a block of vote, because I fucking hate having an advantage. I just like to know where they are, and I don't want to have it. So that really sucks. And I told all of them, showed the tarot card, and told all of them, showed them the tarot card, and was like, I have a block of vote. If we can use it, great. Moving forward. But I just didn't want to lie because I thought Jameson might be throwing that information out. So I was just like, I've got this thing. You all know I've been to the fortune teller, so yeah.
Right. Wow, you guys, we really haven't looked here at all.
Right.
There's another one.
There's no one? Right there. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm a big, huge...
Hi, we just got back from tribal after voting out Jameson, which was so tough because he's like the greatest guy ever, and it was tough, but I feel like right now I've positioned myself in a pretty good spot going into this next stage of the game. I feel like right now my number one ally is Jordan. She's just, you know, we've been together the whole time. I get a really good vibe off of her. I think she brings a really new perspective to the game because she's not a huge fan of Survivor. And I think that the two of us, if we stay locked in together, we have made kind of a foursome with either McKenna and Carrie or Jason and Matt. So I think we're kind of in the middle of that, which is really exciting. I hope that we don't have to go back to tribal anytime soon though, because I really enjoy this group of people. I mean, that was so tough. It gets tougher and tougher as you go on into the day, but yeah, I'm feeling really good about my game so far. So hopefully that doesn't jinx me. But I'm proud of the way I've been playing.
At the far end, there's some towers with some plates on them. And there are beanbags. I'll explain more in detail, but people are going to throw beanbags and try to land them on the tower. If you don't land any, that's fine. There's going to be sponges, a big sponge and a small sponge. If you don't land any, you take the small sponge, you go to the big 5-gallon bucket, soak your sponge, and then fill this bucket with that water. Then run back and tag another person, and then they'll shoot 3 beanbags. You must shoot 3 beanbags. If you land one, you get a big sponge. And you can use the big sponge. Whoever has the sponge, they'll bring it back to the beginning and tag your player. Okay. There is a puzzle that is tied into these bags. So 4 people will do the relay system of filling the buckets until these tilt up. Once they tilt up, we'll let you know that it's where it needs to be, because sometimes the weight might just need a little more to get it to its spot. There'll be 2 puzzle solvers. Doesn't matter who, but one of them can go and untie the bag from the arm. There's that white rope, like in the
White rope.
yeah.
Okay.
Untie that, bring the puzzle over. First team to solve that puzzle wins the meeting.
Slimer, for immunity. Go! 3 beanbags, all at once. That was an interesting move by Veronica. Gets the small sponge. Jason with a small sponge. Don't come to the house. Try not to spill any of that out of the sponge. You don't want to keep the sponge in there.
No, they're gonna.
Yeah, they'll bring them back.
Way back. Grab those.
Good job, Jason.
Good job, Jason. Don't forget the beanbags. Beanbags.
Grabbing the beanbags, bring it back. Dropping the sponge. 5, 1, 2, 3, just misses. And now overshoots all 3. Drop the race, both the small sponges.
You got this time.
Small one.
Yeah.
Touch your sponge. I got it. Jordan Alejandro. Shoot. 1, 2. Both misses. 3 misses. Small sponge it is. Hit the foot rate.
Go, Alejandro!
That could affect you later on.
Got it, Jordan. Yeah, let's go! Nice run.
Losing back. Don't beat those beanbags. Jordan right behind him.
Sponge back. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, big sponge. He traps it. Oh, he fumbles it. Now he goes. He's booking. He almost fell. Nice.
It's slippery by the bucket. Careful.
He's got that big sponge, but he does not get that much water in it. Barely so. He squeezed every last drop he can.
You're good.
Breathing deep. Gotta get that beanbag off for your teammate.
Oh, so tall. Okay.
All 3 at once by Veronica.
Oh, close.
Almost.
Small one. Definitely a different strategy there. Let's see if anybody else tries it. No. Jason, 1, 2, 3, just misses. He's going small. It looks like Rolo's bucket is now starting to sink just a little bit.
Come on, Jason.
Yes! Go! A movement now on their side. Ty with a big sponge lands his beanbag.
To get that.
On this one. Oh, he soaked it up good. And he just misses. He's off the
Go, Ty!
Ty with a lot of water on that sponge. Your bucket is definitely starting to drop. And make up the difference.
Nice job.
His.
Then just hand that one to me. Okay.
Alejandro now going for a shot. Just misses. Just missed on the second one.
Got it. So close.
They're going small.
Good job, Alejandro.
Jordan now back up.
Close.
Skids over the top.
You got it. You're good, Alejandro. Keep going. No. We did our step.
Keep going.
Go down to 1.
Come on, Jordan. It's good. Ty with a big sponge. He has it. Soak this thing up as best you can. They're bucket is close. Leaving that mark. Let's get dropped it. So this big sponge is up. She's got a lot of water on there. Very close. Is it enough?
Yep.
Yes, Yes! Good job! Lamar's saying he's got a good foundation on this. They're about a third of the way through this puzzle. McKenna now tearing through these knots with her teeth, ripping through it, makes up some good time here. Can they catch up? Getting them out of the bags. Here we go. It is the Survivor Angelica puzzle. It's looking like Loa has a very big advantage right now. They're very far ahead, just a few pieces away. McKenna crushing through this right now. Already has Survivor spelled on hers.
Come on, McKenna.
Banging this out as best they can. Loa now with just a few pieces left. Jamar trying to find the spot for it. He finds it. Ashley just with a few pieces here. McKenna making up big ground with Carrie right now.
Oh my God.
Getting very close. We are one piece away. Make sure it's tight. Make sure it's tight.
Let's go, puzzle people. I'm on body building.
I saw things.
Let's go, baby.
Killed it. Killed it.
I started getting the middle together.
Yeah, I was like, I could see Survivor. I was down there and you bailed around. Oh, y'all were so fast. Great job. Woo. It literally came down to the speed.
Put your hands on immunity yet again.
Let's go.
Yes.
We're gonna do Jason. Jason, you'll be going to the fortune teller. You can head up.
See you soon, bud.
All right. Mobility curse. Present immediately now to the fortune teller and be given a mandatory disadvantage in your next challenge. You are not eligible to sit out of the challenge.
So Jason runs by in flippers, and for a moment I was just like, what? And then someone mentioned, oh, maybe that's a curse. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to wear flippers.
Yeah.
That's definitely
We
what
sent
I
him
see
to
him
the
Fortune teller.
fortune teller, so we think he got cursed
With
and has to wear flippers,
Oh my god.
which is really good for us if he has to do a challenge in flippers.
You don't say.
Yes.
You don't say.
You don't say.
I think we can pull someone, and with my block vote, we're solid.
Like, pull home.
I think we can get Carrie because she was left out of the Kayla vote.
That would be 1.
2, 3, and then block someone. It's 3-2.
No. So.
Oh, what happened to you when you went in there?
Oh, I gotta.
I didn't want to ask you because I didn't want to ask in front of people, but I
I
figured.
got a blessing. I got a safety without power.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So what does that do for you?
When we vote up until 6, it's the final 6. I can just give Jason, and I'm safe, but my vote doesn't count.
Okay, well, that's good for you.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody that.
Yeah.
I won't tell anybody that.
I think I told. Because I didn't know what your card meant.
Oh, you have a card for it?
Yeah. Carrie knows and Matt knows. Oh, yeah.
They told me they're coming. They try to get me to vote you
Are you serious?
because they said you waffled on the last vote. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do that. I told you, right, off the camera, I told you I'm not putting your name down. Right. Like, I'm solid with y'all.
And Carrie did that.
What?
Matt and Carrie did that, or Carrie?
No, Carrie and McKenna. But you know what's coming, right? McKenna was like, it's me or you. She's like, we should flip it, and I'll use my steal a vote. We'll vote Jordan. And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I'm not doing that. I'm letting you know I'm not fucking doing that.
McKenna. And then the next one will be Carrie.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
McKenna or what do you think is better?
I don't care. I'll do whoever y'all want. Like I told you, like I am a team player, and I think we all have equal value in this foursome. I think this foursome is dope.
So all four of us have to. So McKenna.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's a point.
I know she had 2 wrong votes.
She had 2 wrong votes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Jameson told me that for the second vote when Valerie was here, he said that she voted wrong on the floor.
Like
she was not in the numbers.
Okay, she was not in the numbers. Like she didn't knowingly go a different direction.
I don't know that. But he did tell me that she voted wrong.
Okay.
Could be a possibility. Like, the thing is, I heard, like, I've never gotten anything concrete from her.
Yeah.
You have always been like, here's where it is.
I don't have anything to, game right now.
And then she's just always been like, I don't know, I'm deciding between you and, like, you're an option for me.
Yeah.
That scares me, is my thing.
The only thing, I am, like, the transparency aspect of this is, like, what I value. So that is the building part for me. Once I have that, it's good. Like, all I have right now is just, like, I make fire. So, like, I'm like, I don't have an advantage. I don't have anything like that. I'm slipping on challenges. Like, I'm a butthead. But, like, the information, that's what means something. So I'm okay with that right now. So I am still probably going with what we originally talked about. All right.
We're not even in town.
I ain't bringing her name.
I guess McKenna is upset because she said waffles on her and Jameson. And I was like totally honest with her. I said, I didn't know who I was going to vote for, and I said, I won't blindside you.
Who's talking about waffles? Who's hungry?
Right.
That's stupid.
And I still went with Jameson, so I'm like, now you're trying to target me?
No, it's the last act of a desperate lady. Unfortunately. If that's who you're leaning for, I'm with you.
McKenna, okay.
Plus, she has that advantage. And that's really nice that I know about it.
Right.
But I don't want it to hurt me later on.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, Jason. That's my thing. So I think that we would have a better shot at keeping McKenna with us. Because Jameson told me that she voted wrong twice on her trip.
Right.
So she might
use it.
Well, she might be like on the outs.
Right.
So she might be more.
So she
likely
would
to-
just stay with us. Yeah.
And I don't like. So I don't know. And like also like if we lose McKenna, like we will not have like a puzzle person.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
that's just
I
kind
mean-
of what I'm thinking.
I'd love to go.
I know.
You want to talk to me?
I'm McKenna. Okay. Works for me. You don't have to make this
I still want to talk to you. Like, I still want to make sure that, like, we're on the same page.
We are. I just want to, like, be mindful.
We have to be all for it. She's gonna fall.
I know, but, like, she thinks I'm going with that. Okay, she thinks I'm going with them, too. So good.
Yeah, that one was a tough one, huh? Yeah. I don't think the challenge really has anything to do with the outcome of where we're going. The challenge is just a formality just to not come here. So we won't even really talk about anything technical on the challenge side of things. We've now had quite a few visits to the fortune teller. Obviously, it looks like it didn't go so well for one of you. Jason, if you want to kind of explain What happened here?
Yeah, so I went to the doll, my beautiful doll that I put so much time and effort into, and I had 2 hex tokens.
Hex tokens, okay.
Which is interesting.
Who'd you piss off?
I don't know. I don't know. So I had a 5-to-1 chance of getting something bad, and I got something bad. So I got to wear these at the next challenge. No matter what the challenge is, I have to wear them through the challenge.
Okay.
I'm just breaking them in right now because they are
A little tight.
a little tight,
Okay.
a little snug.
Any experience with flippers before? Or?
I mean, I've swam with them a little bit, but
Yeah.
I've never.
Never walked around in them?
Didn't you retire from the Coast Guard? Were you not in one?
I was not a rescue swimmer. I was in communications. But yeah, it's
Nonetheless, it's going to be hard to traverse your way around.
yeah.
Okay. So obviously that's going to come into play here for the next challenge, depending on how things break down with numbers. I mean, maybe you're on the side where you can sit out. I don't know. But otherwise, that's going to be tough. Tough to deal with. And not everything at that fortune teller is going to be good. We've learned that. So has any other weight gone into that now as far as like what other things can come out of there? Have we started to talk about that more?
I definitely feel like it's going to be more at play as less and less people are here, but the majority of us now, not including myself, have actually been there now.
Yeah, I haven't been
So
there.
yeah, it's a little bit daunting
Okay.
to not have been there, and you hear the stories, but not seeing it for yourself is definitely a little bit chaotic.
We know there's stuff out there.
Yeah.
It's not really making me want to go.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know if I'm going to have any hexes.
You don't know what's in your
bombs or
bank.
anything, Yeah.
Right. Have there been some visits to the bank by people or no?
I have not been to the bank.
Okay.
I try to avoid the bank.
Okay.
IRL. That's a joke. Okay, it didn't land well. Try again next time.
It's all good.
Right. I know, I saw you laugh.
So,
No, I
okay.
haven't been over there.
So let's just talk about kind of the lines here that were drawn last time around. Are they still there, or are we now switching gears into like, all right, we better start talking and changing things up?
Folks are definitely being vocal.
Yeah.
And vocal in a flexible way.
Okay.
So I think it's just interesting to see how, the wind does change with every single vote. So it's something that we are all cognizant of when we go into our little pairs or trios and quartets of conversation.
Okay.
Glad I remember.
And when you say more flexible, I'm assuming less of an in one ear out the other. There's actually some sort of a response or reception to like an actual conversation to what's being said instead of just like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, well, I don't think anybody is speaking to somebody with deaf ears. I think the bodies are getting fewer, so everything that comes out of somebody's mouth is vital for somebody else to hear.
Right.
So everyone's being pretty attentive to one another.
Okay. And you start to think about the future of the game. We all know where things go. At some point, there's going to be some changes and a merge, and you got to keep those things into consideration. So, is that part of the talks too about like merging into something? Is that already kind of being talked about too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's talk about like, we got to look a little further ahead too, and like relationships that are over there, and like, a lot of that stuff is in play. So there's just been a lot of fluid conversation about all of that, which is good.
Yeah.
Communication is key.
Is there a lot more talk now of long game versus just the immediate short game, or is it kind of transitioned now, leaning more towards the long game?
I think long.
Yeah.
I think everybody is cognizant of the fact that this is going to change pretty soon.
Okay.
We all kind of have our ideas of when it's going to change.
Yeah. When do you think that is?
That's when I think.
That's when you think. Okay.
I think we probably have one more challenge, one more tribal, and I think probably at 11 we'll merge.
So you're thinking sooner than later.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think that's important to think about that, and everybody's got to play the game that's best for them, and I think we're all doing that in a respectful way, like Matt said.
I pitched you a concrete plan to move forward, and you did not give me a concrete answer.
Look at this. Look what they did to me, America. Wait, who am I voting for? I got sidetracked.
She tried to flip the votes and vote for me, get the people to vote for me.
But either way, I'm gonna get what I want.
I just have to think about numbers and moving forward and a potential merge, and so I feel like this is just what we have to do.
This is breaking my heart, but this is what's best for my game.
Okay, if everybody has an advantage or an idol they'd like to play, now would be the time to do so. Once I read the votes, you'll not be able to do so. Okay, I'm gonna read the votes. Let's get right to it. First vote, Jason. Next vote, Jason. Next vote, McKenna. Next vote, McKenna. Sad face. That's 2 and 2. Next vote, McKenna. That's 3 McKenna, 2 Jason. Next vote, McKenna.
I figured my name was probably the majority, but they think the Blanca vote was voted out of the game. It is now in Carrie's sock. So I slipped it to her before the votes were read. I hope she can use it, and I'm just so happy I played. I had a great time. It was so much fun.
And you know, in this game, fire represents life. Once your flame is out, so is your chance in this game. Hopefully it stays out this time.
No, it could really.
Oh, not this time. Your tribe has spoken.
Good job.
Thank you guys.
Who's talking about waffles? Who's hungry? No, it's the last act of a desperate lady.